Or what I do and how I got started, I guess, would be my mother was not an artist, but she used to love to doodle. And I used to watch her, and I was fascinated by the different things that she could do and how the pencil just seemed to bring things to life. And later on, I realized they were like stick people and stuff like that, but still as a child, 3 or 4 or 5 years old, you know, it's magic. And I knew that's what I wanted to do. And that's basically how I got started, just doodling and drawing. And as time progressed, the talent grew and went to school and so forth. Yeah, my schedule is usually I get up in the morning and I walk the dog, make my coffee, get my daughter off to school, and then I sit down and come up with ideas, trying to go over the day before. Did anything happen? I get phone calls from people. You got to put this in your strip. My daughter did this. That takes usually until about 2 or 3 o'clock of rehashing, you know, laying down, you know, writing the script, and then lettering it, and, you know, trying to figure out. It's like shooting a picture or a movie. You have to visually decide, okay, what am I going to have these people doing? And that takes up most of the time. It's usually in the evening after everybody's had dinner and they're relaxing, doing what they like to do. I come back, I'm refreshed, and then I do the inking. Usually, like I said, usually about, I'd say 6 to 8 hours a day is devoted to it. The cartoons I'm working on now, the 2 that I'm really having fun with, one is called The Grand Life, and it's a story of George Grand and his family. Dysfunctional to a point, but who isn't? And it's appearing now on Thursdays in the Frederick News Post, and it's doing very well. People like it. I love drawing it. The other one I'm working on is much older than The Grand Life. The Grand Life was actually my wife's idea. She says, you need to do something with your life, you know, to reflect it, because it's crazy. And but the one that I really started out on was called Ducking Out, which metamorphed into Outside the Box, which is Gary Larson-ish, but yet demented beyond Gary. It's just my mind throwing up sometimes, you know. And I have fun with both of them, but I actually have more fun with Outside the Box, and I'm hoping to get that syndicated. My advice would be draw every day, but don't give up. Don't take it to heart, because there's always going to be somebody out there who's going to be critical of your work, and if you let them dictate your career, your moves, your future, whatever, then you know you won't have a future that you are happy with. You know? And I think that's about it as far as advice goes. Just don't give up.